Amazon Prime Video's The Wheel of Time seemed to be setting up a powerful moment for Elayne, and I'm disappointed we won't get to see it. The fantasy TV series based on Robert Jordan's epic book saga has met a premature end, with Amazon cancelling The Wheel of Time last Friday. The adaptation was divisive from the start, with some viewers fretting over the numerous changes from the source material, while others enjoyed the fresh experience, differing from Jordan's brilliant but much more extensive material. The Wheel of Time Season 3's ending primarily concluded the events of The Shadow Rising, indicating that the Fires of Heaven might have been the next story to adapt. Of course, all we can do now is speculate, but using book events and the changes established in Season 3, theories had been developed on where the show's narrative might be heading. Sarah Coveney gave one of my favorite performances in the Wheel of Time's cast as Elayne, and I was thrilled about where her story might be heading. How Wheel of Time's new ter'angreal connects to Ravin's fate in the books. Elayne has a ter'angreal rod that creates balefire. Queen Morgase, Olivia Williams, and Lord Gabriel, Nuno Lopez, holding hands in the Wheel of Time Season 3 EP2. Image via Prime Video. One of the notable book changes in the Wheel of Time Season 3 was Elayne's acquisition of a ter'angreal rod, which was one of the items the Black Odger had stolen from the White Tower. Liandrin claimed that the rod could create balefire, a force of power that she then used to save Tom Merrilin, vaporizing a foe in one blast. Balefire doesn't just kill its targets, it prevents them from being reincarnated by the Dark One. Balefire is a deadly weapon, which is why it was used to defeat one of the Forsaken in the books. Ravin is the Forsaken who has infiltrated the kingdom of Andia. Using his power of compulsion, he's established his influence over Queen Morgase Trakand, Elayne's mother. We met him earlier in Season 3, and had the show adapted The Fires of Heaven for Season 4, he might have been the primary antagonist. In the novel, Rand uses balefire to kill Ravin, defeating him and preventing the Dark One from resurrecting him. The show seemed to be pointing in a different direction for this moment, with Elayne taking Rand's place. Elayne could have killed Ravin instead of Rand. Elayne killing a Forsaken would have been amazing. Given that Elayne was given the tools to kill Ravin, and that it's her kingdom that he threatens, I wouldn't be surprised if she were the one to save Andia from his grasp. Ravin uses compulsion to cast Morgase and her loyal supporters out of Keemlin, and it makes sense for Elayne's overarching story if she were the one to arrive and reclaim the kingdom she's heir to. With so many books and Forsaken to get to, taking stories from Rand and assigning them to other characters was very plausible. This would be taking a crucial moment away from Rand al'Thor, but he has plenty to spare. In fact, with Moiraine suggesting that Rand needed a trainer in Season 3's finale, it's possible Rand's story might have skipped ahead to Lord of Chaos, with him meeting Mazrim Taim and starting the Black Tower plotline. Especially after Eleida's coup and the White Tower being taken over, Rand's focus might have been on understanding his new power better, with Mazrim Taim teaching him in place of Asmodean from the books. Elayne has her fair share of fantastic moments in the Wheel of Time books, but there's nothing on the level of defeating a Forsaken. Tom Merrilin told Elayne that Ravin was disguised as Lord Gabriel, and I would have been shocked if her next step hadn't been to save her mother. There are so many great stories that the Wheel of Time was just getting to, but I'm mostly disappointed that Elayne never got to fulfill the exciting ideas she was set up for.